The last time we left off, Mia had just received a text from her own number saying, "Let's take a picture together." Her blood ran cold. She knew with a horrifying certainty that whatever was in her phone wasn't just a glitch anymore. It was something else, something that was aware of her. For 2 whole days, she avoided her phone like it was radioactive. She buried it at the bottom of her laundry basket, piled clothes on top, and tried to forget, but it was no use. The phantom vibrations, the imagined pings, they haunted her every waking moment. Her friends texted her, asking where she was, why she was ignoring them. She couldn't explain. How could she tell them that her phone was possessed by a grinning digital copy of herself? They'd think she was crazy. Her mom noticed her behavior, the way she jumped at every little sound, the dark circles under her eyes. "Mia, honey, is everything okay?" she'd asked, her voice filled with concern. Mia just nodded, forcing a weak smile. "Just tired, Mom. School stuff." The lie tasted like ash in her mouth. But the truth was a monster she couldn't dare to speak aloud. By the third night, the silence was worse than the fear. The not knowing was eating her alive. What did it want? Why was it doing this? She knew she had to face it. She couldn't live like this, a prisoner in her own home, terrified of a 4-inch screen. Taking a deep breath that shuddered through her entire body, Mia crept over to the laundry basket. Her hands trembled as she dug through the clothes, her fingers finally brushing against the cool, smooth surface of the phone. It felt heavier than she remembered, weighted down with dread. She pulled it out, her heart hammering against her ribs like a trapped bird. Her thumb hovered over the home button. For a moment, she hesitated. Every instinct screamed at her to throw it, to smash it, to run and never look back. But a morbid curiosity, a desperate need for answers, pushed her forward. She pressed the button. The screen flickered to life. The lock screen was her own face, smiling, but it wasn't her smile. It was too wide, too sharp. It was the smile from the video. Mia's breath hitched. She hadn't set that as her lock screen. Swallowing hard, she swiped to unlock it. The home screen was normal, a grid of familiar apps. A wave of relief, so powerful it almost made her dizzy, washed over her. Maybe it was all in her head. Maybe she was just exhausted, stressed out. She let out a shaky laugh. How silly. A haunted phone. It was the stuff of cheap horror movies. Then she saw it, a new photo in her camera roll. Her finger, moving as if of its own accord, tapped the gallery icon. The most recent picture loaded. It was a selfie, but it wasn't one she had taken. The photo was of her back, her brown hair falling over her shoulders as she sat on the edge of her bed. And standing directly behind her, so close its form was slightly blurry, was her reflection. Its face was pale, its eyes dark voids, and its lips were stretched into that same terrifying predatory grin. In the photo, the reflection was looking right at the camera, as if it was the one who had taken the picture. The air in Mia's room suddenly dropped in temperature. A frigid chill seeped into her bones, raising goosebumps all over her skin. Her breath plumed in front of her face in a white cloud. Her eyes were glued to the phone screen, unable to look away. She watched, paralyzed by sheer terror, as the reflection in the photo began to move. Slowly, unnaturally, it lifted its hand. The digital fingers, long and waxy, rose towards the camera lens. At the exact same moment, something icy cold and impossibly real tapped her on the shoulder. Mia didn't scream. The sound was trapped in her throat, a choked, silent sob. She was no longer alone in her room, and the thing that was with her had just stepped out of the screen. Thanks for watching. If you're enjoying this story, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss the terrifying conclusion in part 4. See you next time.